Welcome back. Today, we are going to continue our exploration of Piggy's character in William Golding's Lord of the Flies. In this lesson, we will be focusing on Piggy's intelligence. Today, we'll explore the fascinating character of Piggy from William Golding's Lord of the Flies, with a particular focus on his bookish intelligence and technical scientific mind. While Piggy may not embody the traditional traits of a leader, throughout the novel, he stands as a beacon of reason, rationality, and as an instigator of order. Often the intellectual force behind many of Ralph's ideas, Piggy's glasses and educated persona, symbolize the values of literacy and enlightenment. As the story progresses, we see how Piggy's rationality is increasingly rejected for more primal instincts. Join me as we delve deeper into how Piggy's intellect shapes both his character and the overall narrative of the novel. Let's begin! Piggy's intelligence is reflected in his extensive knowledge of both trivial and significant things. Piggy symbolizes the values of literacy and enlightenment, values that are rejected as the novel progresses, in favor of humanity's baser instincts. We see this when they find the conch shell. The narrator says, "Suddenly Piggy was a bubble with decorous excitement."
That's right. It's a shell. I've seen one like that before. On someone's back wall. A conch, he called it. He used to blow it, and then his mum would come. It's ever so valuable.
Here, Piggy is able to identify the conch shell and explain its significance. This shows that he has an expansive and detailed knowledge about various things, even something as specific as a conch shell. His ability to recognize the conch and explain its use and value demonstrates his bookish intelligence. This also sets a foundation for the boys to establish some form of order and society on the island. The shell is used to organize the assemblies, which are vital to Ralph's leadership and a sense of order on the island. Piggy is often the one who provides meaning and context to the unfamiliar things they encounter, highlighting his role as the intellectual backbone of the group. In the novel, Piggy is portrayed as a rational and practically minded character, often being the one to put forward initial ideas of social organization. This character trait of his helps provide a much-needed structure in an otherwise uncertain and chaotic situation. An instance of this is captured in the quote from Chapter 1.
I expect we'll want to know all their names. And make a list. We ought to have a meeting.
In this scenario, Piggy's concern about keeping track of everyone's names emphasizes the rational importance of recognizing and understanding each individual, especially in a disorienting situation like a plane crash on an unknown island. The proposal of a meeting connotes an intent to establish a just democracy, where everyone is treated as equals and collectively decides on their next steps. Hence, through this quote, Golding characterizes Piggy as an instigator of order and sensibility, a beacon of calm and rational thinking amidst the chaos. Finally, we see how he uses his expansive knowledge to rationalize his experiences of life and the experiences of those around him. This is illuminated in the text when Piggy says,
Life is scientific, that's what it is. In a year or two, when the war's over, they'll be traveling to Mars and back. I know there isn't no beast, not with claws and all that, I mean, but I know there isn't no fear either.
Though limited by his age, Piggy evidently soaks up knowledge and is interested in the world of scientific intellect. His reference to life as being scientific and the prospect of space travel in the near future is an indication of his rational mind. This rationality also extends to his dismissal of the beast. Piggy aligns himself with the truth of science and empiricism in the face of the absurdity of the supernatural. This, along with so many other moments, highlights Piggy's intelligence, standing as a beacon of reason and logic among the boys. And that brings us to the end of today's lesson, students. We delved into Piggy's character in Lord of the Flies, focusing on his intelligence and rational mind. From his detailed knowledge and identification of the conch shell to his practical suggestions for social organization, Piggy stands out as the intellectual force behind many of Ralph's ideas. His belief in science and rationality, as exemplified by his dismissal of the beast, highlights his role as a beacon of reason amidst the chaos. Piggy's intellect not only shapes his character, but also underscores the novel's theme of the tension between civilization and primal instincts. His rationality and wisdom are crucial to the group's initial attempts to maintain order and civility on the island. Remember to keep revising this lesson and see you next time.